Adana, you've returned. Your diligence has made Adania's investigation but a breeze. From Orbita, Nymphomare, and Tenebram, hidden secrets of the world are coming to light. We're cross-referencing the findings from Aetherion with existing archival records to uncover the full truth. The Zephyros expedition team just got back. Looks like we might finally have a lead on the last king. I'll deliver the news of your return and have the info you need ready. In the meantime, could you check in on Jordine? He's only just come to his senses. Since then, he has spoken of little else but you. He claims there is something he must share. Something meant for you alone. Very well. See you soon. Find me in Cabal Baram's office when you're done.
At last, my friend, you return. I was starting to think I'd turned to stone waiting for you. That cursed will I inherited from my other self hit me like a thunderbolt. I barely drew breath. The fate and life I left behind. It's all mine to bear here on out. His lifelong wish, Serendia's rebirth, shall come to pass. That has always been my true calling. But listen, friend. Didn't the Ganel lady mention it? There's something I need to tell you. Something important. His memories swirl inside me like a tempest, so I can't say much. But I do have some advice for you. Beware the King of Zephyros, my friend. He stands apart from other kings. His very soul bristles with otherworldly power. He's the one closest to the primordial darkness. Even his massive fortress draws its power from that darkness. You mean to seize Zephyros' throne, just like you did in Aetherion, right? There you go. If the one who bested me falls before the King of Zephyros, it will cast shame upon the young Lion of Serendia. Looks like I put a lot of faith in you. And honestly, I feel the same way. You know that, don't you? I'll be heading back to Serendia now. No matter what people say about me, I've got a job to do. Go on, win gloriously. Maybe it's time you embraced your destiny as a king too. Go on.
Donna, you're finally here. I was this close to stomping out to find you myself. Don't get me started. Honestly, I haven't even gone through all the records from Ataraxion yet. Then word came of fresh ancient ruins turning up in Edania, so I dropped everything, even my pint, and came running.
While you were uncovering Edania's truths, our team was out scouting and gathering information. That's when we discovered all kinds of ancient relics in Zephyros, Edania's last castle. Zephyros resembled Aetherion, but it was even more sealed off. Truly, an iron-clad fortress. The monsters there were so fierce that our team couldn't venture any further. They had to retreat. Gathering information wasn't easy, but we did find one thing, enough to start connecting the dots.
All right, let's go over things one by one. Remember that slate Jordine showed you?
'Tis a marvel. How the ancients, millennia past, foresaw and scribed the Kron Castle incident, though it transpired but lately. Yet Jordine claimed he knows why. And that's exactly why he showed us that slate.
But here's the thing about that slate. It's not just some copy of the stone mural from the chamber. Picture's the same, but the ancient writing underneath, they're telling a whole different tale. With unchallenged power in his hand, the King of Kron Castle will fear only one thing: death. This is a well-known tale about Noir Bartoli III. At first glance, it doesn't seem anything special. But trust me, this isn't just scribbling another line in the old tomes. No, this is something far bigger, like finding a diamond in a pile of pebbles. That prophecy on the slate, which already seemed oddly accurate, now lines up perfectly, even the tiniest details. And if there's different writing on the same image, well, by my beard, that could mean this slate's a twin to the one in the stone chamber. Even if this isn't a brand new discovery, there's bound to be more clues hiding on other slates.
First, remember the Kron Castle explosion shown on that slate, and those glimpses of the past you saw in Balanos.
You know the last king of the Kron Kingdom, the one at the heart of the incident? Yes, Noir Bartali, the very figure painted on the mural.
Believe it if you will, they unearthed traces of Bartali III himself, nestled within Zephyros. Turns out, those slates Jordine wanted us to see are still there in Zephyros too.
Perhaps it's no coincidence that Emma, a descendant of the Kron royal family, dreamed about Edania. What Jordine was really trying to show us. We might just uncover that answer in Zephyros.
What exactly did Jordine want to tell you? Was it something from the other Jordine? What precisely is this primordial darkness? From all accounts, it bears the mantle of divinity, and the one...
Honestly, who can say what was rattling around in his head? First, he's ready to tear you apart, then next breath, he's calling you a friend.
In the end, if we want the truth, we must head to Zephyros. This is the path fate has set for our world.
Now I am certain. Edana, you have what it takes to be a true king.
Surely the secrets that could shape the fate of our world lie hidden in Zephyros. We're certain of it. It seems the world is making you carry this burden for all of us. It may be a cruel destiny. Even so, Edana. The one destined to be the king. I urge you to venture into Zephyros and unveil its mysteries. Thank you. The world owes you yet another debt. Now then, let me tell you more about Zephyros. The expedition team reports Zephyros's conditions are brutal. No ordinary human could survive there. The rest of the demon realm was tough, sure. But Zephyros, they say it's like walking straight into hell, just like the other areas. We couldn't enter the castle. Some powerful barrier kept it sealed. But for you, fated to become the king, things could be different. Once you reach Zephyros, check the castle gate for us. No one knows what lies ahead, but I'm confident you'll handle whatever comes your way.
Orwin and I'll be tagging along. You'll need a sharp eye for relics and someone who can crack that ancient text, after all.
Edana, I'm sure you'll find clues there. Answers to everything that's happened, even if danger seems close at hand. Sometimes you have to look to the past to understand what's ahead. Search for traces of the past in Zephyros. I hope they guide us to the truth. The Society of Equilibrium will support you every step. Come, let's set out. Your new fate awaits.
This is Zephyros. See that castle up ahead? It's truly something. Far more imposing than any I've seen.
Blimey! Look at this magnificent place! Who would build something this massive out here in the middle of nowhere?
The castle gate's over the... Hold on. There's someone up ahead.
Oi! Open up now! I know you're in there! Once this castle is mine, I'll finally be...
Laufey! That thing!
Like at the doors of Alia Eli 10 years back.
Somebody help!
What is happening?
Stop, Owen, it's too dangerous!
These people...
Hey, Donna, please take care of them.
Please be my guide.
I'll wipe you all out. Ha!
Adana, watch out! Up there! We need to fall back! That was close. We nearly got ourselves killed. Those people that just attacked us. No, we only heard they couldn't get past the barrier. Nothing about being attacked by those twisted ones. Maybe the king here has caught on to something. Adana, maybe he knows you're here to claim the throne?
Looks like we're not getting into the castle just yet. Any ideas on how to break through that barrier?
For now, perhaps we best heed Master Alustin's counsel and seek the ruins of the ancients nearby.
The expedition said they spotted a slate near the entrance, but they didn't get a good look. Too many monsters prowling about. So, what do you say we head over and check it out ourselves? Let's see if it says the same tales as the ancient stone chamber.
Ha!
Well, here we are. Hold up. This broken slate on the left. Look at the way it's cracked at the bottom. I'd wager this is the one Jordine took with him. Right then, let's have a gander at this second slate. I'm curious if it says anything different from what we dug up in the chamber. The king and the immortal alchemist. Ha! So that's how the story goes. It reads, the king, entranced by the immortal alchemist, will pledge the sacrifice of 100 innocent lives.
This matches the history of Cron Castle exactly. Everything here lines up with what we've learned from other records.
Let's hope we find a fresh clue. The next slate's just over there.
Wait. This looks like the third mural we saw back in the ancient stone chamber.
This one's about the explosion. Let's see what's etched here. The flames of disaster will consume all life, even Kron's king, who will crave immortality.
Looks like the next slate is up ahead. Laffy, Adana, let's move.
All right, here's the fourth slate. Let's see what secrets you're hiding. Hold up, this one's different. Incredible. This is something entirely new. Yet eternal slumber will not be the end, but a new beginning. The king will shed his sleeping vessel and achieve half his wish.
Bartali III perished in the Cron Castle explosion. Yet, 'tis said he fulfilled half his desire? What might that signify?
No two ways about it. That's what it means. I've gone over these words more times than I can count.
So, are you saying we should take this literally? Bartali III survived, but I was sure he was...
Oh no, he definitely did die. That sleep here, it means death, plain as daylight. Remember what the ancient stone chamber's slate said? The king and Cron Castle will both fall into an eternal sleep for his greed. Bartali III was chasing immortality. Of course, that's the answer. We've had it under our noses all along. Come on, why the puzzled faces? Just think, who comes back even after death?
But does that really count as getting his wish? Etana isn't truly immortal after all, even in alchemy. They say the life of the awakened ones, that is Adana's life, isn't the same as the immortality alchemists are after.
That's it! That's why the slate calls it half. He managed to overcome the death he feared most. Come on, let's hustle to the next slate. Feels like we're finally digging up some real truths. All right, let's see what's carved in this one. Oh, now this is interesting. Look, the immortal alchemist will bring disaster. He will ignite the flames of ruin and lead the world to destruction. The only immortal alchemist I know, that would be Kafris. He's the only one who fits.
Father, what in the world were you trying to do? And why are these slates even here?
Well, we'll just have to hammer out the rest from here. Might have something to do with the king of this place. Either way, looks like every research paper on the ancient stone chamber needs to be tossed in the forge and rewritten from scratch. Work's piling up everywhere. The scholars will be over the moon, maybe a bit too excited for their own good. Huh? Over there, look! See that too? Looks mighty familiar. Let's go check it out. Just as I thought, these statues are the spitting image of the ones back in the ancient stone chamber. Very odd indeed. There's traces of the ancient stone chamber all over the place. Isn't this place a bit too far from the chamber? What could possibly tie the two together? But something's not right. Looks like the statue in the center's staring off in a different direction, doesn't it? Just look at this scroll. You can tell it's ancient. Hand it over. Let me have a look. Hold on. Ooh. Blimey, that's a mountain of dust. Let me brush it off before I choke on it. All right, let's see what's written here. It says, "Bow before the mighty king of Kabua. This is the Chronicle of Noir, the founding king."
Noir? That doesn't really sound like an ancient's name. Wait, could it be the same Noir we know? If that's true, maybe that's how the ancients knew so much about what happened at Cron Castle.
Ha ha! Incredible! What a discovery! So the king of Kabua was called Noir. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Best read a bit more. Could just be a wild coincidence, after all. The king, after slaying his own shadow, caught a glimpse of the future's wisdom that the world would one day achieve. With that wisdom, he built a grand civilization, and Kabua rose to rule the entire continent. So, what we thought was a prophecy was really just someone's memory all along. That explains why the Cron Castle explosion, just a single incident, was described in such vivid detail. Wait a minute. Something's not adding up here. This doesn't match what we thought we knew. If Adana's second life starts earlier than the first, they're supposed to lose their memories, right?
Good catch. I was thinking the same thing. There's definitely a clue hidden in that part. It sounds like it's saying he didn't have his past life's memories right from the start.
So then, just like any other Idana, he lost his memories, started a second life, and then, after something special happened, he got his memories back. That could be our theory, eh? Ha ha! All right, let's hammer out what we've got so far. When Cron Castle went up in smoke, Noir Bartoli III died. But turns out he was an Adana all along. He started a second life way back in the distant past, with no memory of who he was. Then one day he slew his own shadow and got his memories back. So he ended up bringing knowledge of the future to an age that was far behind.
When future knowledge combined with the rich resources of ancient times, it's no wonder civilization advanced so quickly. A king once consumed by greed, who led his people to ruin and destroyed his own kingdom, went back in time and became the hero who sparks a new age. How are we supposed to explain a story like this to everyone?
Well, one thing's for sure. The scholars are gonna lose their minds over this. Every question we had finally makes sense, doesn't it? Looks like this record cuts off here, though. Means there's got to be more stashed away somewhere. Oh, blimey! Look ahead! Another statue! I can't wait to see what secrets this one's hiding. Idana, mind checking out that statue for me? Looks like it should work the same as the last. Who'd have guessed we'd stumble on a secret this massive? My beard's tingling. Always something new. This is why I love archaeology. Let's take a look. This record says, "The king reclaimed the future's wisdom, but with it came the fears of what's to come." Oh, hold on a second. That's not it. Looks like the second Noir actually was in his right mind. See here? The immortal alchemist, heed that name. This is a warning for the foolish king yet to come. I've split this record, placing half near the future king and leaving the other half in the far reaches of the continent, hidden until someone unveils it.
So, the other half of the record hidden far across the continent. That must be the slate we found earlier.
Yes, now we know why there are relics here that look just like the ones in the ancient stone chamber, even in this far-off land. With all this evidence, our scholars will be up for a week straight, buzzing like bees in a barrel. Ha 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 ha!
But was this really all that Jordine wanted to pass on to Adana? I get now how the ancients from so long ago knew about things that happened much later. Still, I doubt Jordine surrendered his life solely to teach us a bit of history.
Yeah, right? It's not like Jordine just woke up one day with a passion for archaeology out of nowhere. Blimey, he could have just told us what's going on. This is maddening. Was he always this much of a riddle wrapped in a beard? Hold up, Adana. Did you hear that just now?
Is that the Shadow Knights?
What? Belmont's lot made it all the way out here? But why?
Adana, let's ambush them before they realize we're here.
Ha! So you managed to crawl into this land.
Woohoo! That name is...
Ha! 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 Hip! Adustarasta! Ha! Chia! Yeah! Oh!
Death shall mark the beginning of a new end.
Where is the darkness?
What is that? I sense an ominous energy. I'll breach an opening.
Ha!
Take this.
Yeah!
Just now. What was that? Those Shadow Knights... They said Caphras. That's my father's name.
Yeah, Caphras. I heard it loud and clear, too.
When Jordine called me the Princess of Zephyros, I didn't believe him. But now... My memories of my father are so blurry, yet his name always echoes so clearly in my mind. Why do I keep hearing his name? Where is my destiny taking me? Where am I supposed to go from here? I'm scared of what's waiting for me next. Is that so? Then why does fate have to be so cruel to me after seeing my mother Cartian like that? I just can't shake this feeling of unease. Is my path really set in stone? Was everything decided for me from the start? You know, I just remembered when we first met. Yeah, it was at the ancient stone chamber. Back then you looked like you were about to be consumed by the Black Spirit. I even warned you. But you just kept pressing on no matter what. Now, after everything you faced, you're still standing strong. Hearing you say that really gives me hope. Anyway, I see another statue over there. Let's check it out.
Owen! Bah, she's already dashed off ahead. Poor lasses. It takes a hardened heart to weather the stormy billows of the world. Idana, make sure you've got her back. I'm not built for that kind of thing. Anyway, looks like she's headed that way. Let's get moving too. I was expecting another record, but nothing happened. And now, what's that sound?
It sounded like some massive device just started up. Let's go see what's happening.
All right, looks like it's that way. So let's hurry up and get moving. Blimey, a new ancient ruins.
Was that sound something moving up here?
Well, we'll have to poke around and see. Oi, check it out! All those statues we activated seem to lead right here.
Is this also part of Kabua's legacy?
Maybe so. But, this place gives me the creeps.
Hold on. The ground is shaking.
What's happening now?
Those are ancient weapons.
Watch out! Idana, stay sharp. I'm stepping back for now.
Wait up! It's too risky to go off on your own. Idana, I'll leave this place to you.
Sheesh, this place is treacherous. Didn't expect that to jump out at us.
But seriously, it's dangerous to wander off alone.
Sorry, guess my feet have a mind of their own.
Anyway, good thing nothing bad happened to you. Adana, are you unharmed?
Look out!
So we meet again here. Idana? It's been years since we last crossed paths in the Abyss. You're probably wondering why I've returned. There's no need for our swords to cross as before. For now, our purpose is shared. Like I said, I'm here simply to finish what I started.
You're Goyen. I heard you vanished in the Abyss. Have you been in Adania all this time?
Yes, adventurer. Ever since you stabilized the Abyss, I've seen that all the rifts have disappeared. As long as nothing unexpected happens, the darkness shall not reach its claws through them anymore. After Jordine and Yanhua escaped the Abyss, I finally became aware of the world outside. That's when I realized the darkness I tried to hold back had already made its way into this world.
The darkness you tried to stop? Wait, do you mean the Elvia phenomenon?
If you mean when the sky turns green and monsters go on a rampage, yes, that's it. Adventurer, do you remember what we talked about in the Abyss? The darkness I encountered. I could tell you remember. That's how this world is being consumed by the primordial darkness. That's right. It is an enemy I've pursued for ages. Should we fail to stop it, this world has no future. And now, that darkness waits in silence beyond Adania, for the king of Adana.
So, this primordial darkness thing is waiting for the king of Adana, eh?
But first, there's an obstacle we must face. Yes, I'm talking about the king of Zephyros, waiting just ahead. He's not like the other kings. He has reached a realm beyond that of mere mortals.
Come to think of it, Jordine said the same thing. Just what sort of fella is he to have transcended humanity?
So, you've taken the thrones, I see. But the road to the primordial darkness won't be an easy one. You must already know. There's only one person here still in denial. It seems all eyes are upon you. Are they not, Princess of Zephyros?
How?
Yes, the King of Zephyros is none other than Caphras, the immortal alchemist.
I won't believe it until I see it for myself. Father's final journal said... You've been to the Altar of Blood, haven't you? It said he'd journeyed to the Altar of Blood to atone for his sins, and to find the true Kazaka there. There's no record of what happened after that. My father has to still be out there, fighting for this world. I just know it.
But if Goyen's that certain... Hold up, Goyen, did you see something with your own eyes?
I got to Adania before any of you, and I saw it myself. A Luthragon commanding monsters.
Just because he was a Luthragon doesn't mean he's my father.
Alas, reality is not so kind. Worse still, he was not alone. The Shadow Knights at his side clearly called him Caphras. Did you not see them? The Shadow Knights patrolling this area.
Jordine called me that too. The Princess of Zephyros. When I first heard what this region was called, His words kept echoing in my head. So my father really is here, isn't he? I just... What am I supposed to do now? What should I...
I suppose deep down I always knew, but I was hoping I'd be wrong. Now that it's clear as polished stone, it really hits hard.
It's a harsh truth, but it won't change. For the sake of this world, we have to stop him. No single soul can face him alone. If you're heading to the castle, join me. Let's fight together. True, in the Abyss we stood as adversaries. Back then, it was the only path I could see. The rift in the Abyss could open again at any time. When you look far beyond our days, laying waste was the surest safeguard. Even now, I bear no regret for that decision. You simply proved stronger than I. Your justice prevailed, and the outcome was for the best. So today, there's no reason for our swords to cross. Thank you. I won't squander the trust you've placed in me. I swear I'll see this through to the end. But first, we need to find a way into the castle. Only then can we put an end to Kavris.
Right, that's what matters most right now. Let's give Orwyn a moment to pull herself together and have a look around. Hidana, Goyen, over there, look! Did that drop from the ancient weapons earlier? Looks like a scroll by my beard. Let's see what secrets it's hiding.
Old, foolish memories have come rushing back. I recall how I longed for immortality, a life that would never end. He came, bearing the Black Spirit, saying it was my only hope of a new beginning. He claimed it was the will of the god, the sole way to save this land. So I embraced his offer, and believed the day I yearned for was at hand. Even now, I cannot banish that moment from my soul. The cries of the sacrificed, the voice of a god, and the explosion. That was the birth of my second life. I was reborn, living once more, and dying all over again. I once cheated death in times past, but now I find myself perishing anew. Once more the fear of death haunts me. Or did I ever truly die at all? Curse you, Kavris. Your arrogance in mocking me will one day be your undoing.
Hidana, did you find anything? Oh, look at this! This record was written by Noir Bartali III himself. So, it's true. Noir really was Hidana all along. But why did Kavris go out of his way to make him Hidana? Still, this is fascinating. If you line up the events by dates, he ends up as the very first Hidana. Even now, it's a grim sight to see. So many lives lost, all for this sorry end.
It wasn't just the Kron Castle incident. Kavris, So many lives have perished at his hands. His twisted experiments, his research, his followers. So many people were swept away in their wake.
Caphras. Father, what were you really after?
Mind you, all this is just guesswork from what we've dug up so far. Who knows, other records might reveal a different tale.
Besides, we can't open the gate just yet, so we might as well follow his trail and see what we can uncover. Several deserted buildings lie close by. We might find more records hidden in one of them.
Oh, smells like something got scorched in here. This place is a real ruin. What on earth happened here?
What manner of place is this? Did a village once stand here?
Perhaps. But even if anyone did live here, it's been abandoned for ages.
All right, let's dig through this rubble. Ash is flying everywhere. Can barely see my own boots. But let's check every nook and cranny just in case. Never know, maybe Caphras left something behind. Ha! Extend! Oh! Yeah! I'll wipe you all out. Huh? Oh, Idana, you found something. Let me have a look. Come on, hand it over. This box is locked up tight. That means there's got to be something important inside, right? And this. There's a strange energy coming from it. This paper's no ordinary scrap either. Wait a second. This texture, it feels familiar. Ah, of course! It's a scroll! Well, no way around it. We'll have to restore it. What could be so secret that they went to all this trouble to hide it? But this, how are we supposed to piece it together? It's been torn to shreds. Idana, think you could give it a go and try putting these bits back together? But this, how are... Ha! Just as I thought, the box is open. There's a rare-looking document inside. Let's have a gander. Wait, is that a signature? Caphras, this is a document written by him personally.
Yes, I recognize it. This is my father's handwriting. It matches what he wrote in his journal.
Looks like it's written in alchemist's code. Not really my area of expertise, but... Oi, now, don't go looking all glum already. I'm the best archaeologist and linguist around. Just give me a moment. I'll crack what this says, you'll see. All right, let's start with the first line.
Hadum, Fahura, Kahaliak.
Wait, what is this? This line? Don't tell me the primordial darkness Caphras serves is...
Hadum, the god of despair. So Caphras is still loyal to that darkness. I tried to shatter the abyss, to keep Hadum from reaching our world, but sealing one gateway was never going to be enough. Hadum's thorns had already sunk deep into this world.
But in my father's journal, he made it clear. He said he doesn't serve Hadum anymore.
Right. The old records do say Caphras served Hadum. But didn't he turn his back on Hadum and devise all sorts of ways to fight it?
Then let's go over the rest of the records. There could be more clues about the truth.
All right, got it. Not sure if I've hammered out the translation just right. Maybe I should hold this over to Alustin, see what he makes of it.
A single voice echoes inside me. A voice I could never forget. At last, all my years of research have led to this one conclusion. The end is coming. I tried everything I could to stand against Hadum. For my family, for the fate of the world, I gave it my all. But every effort ended in despair. At the altar of blood, my last hope, the only one who answered my call, was the deep, mocking darkness that watched my struggles. Her tree has already taken root here, and her steps have touched this world. The end no one can escape. The primordial darkness is closing in. I had to accept that resistance would only hasten our downfall. This world holds no meaning anymore. So now, I must look beyond it all. If I want to preserve life, I must submit to her will.
Exactly. What kind of nonsense is this? We have to obey her doom to preserve life? If the world's ending, we're all stone cold anyway. So how are we meant to save anything?
So Hadum is a goddess. No one really knows what her true goal is. She's tried to invade our world more than once, and each attempt has brought forth unspeakable calamity. Perhaps what she wants is something even greater than we fear. That is why Caphras calls it the end. It could unleash a disaster far beyond anything the Black Death ever brought, whatever that wicked goddess is after. Don't you think this world is headed for a tragic fate?
It just keeps getting heavier, doesn't it? The more we dig up, the more it weighs on my beard.
My father, he's... I'm sorry. Let me step away for a moment to clear my head.
Huh? Oi, Owen, where do you think you're off to? Aye, there she goes again, darting off on her own. Hey, could you go after Orwyn for me? Now that she's learned the truth about her father, honestly, I'm worried too. You're far better at this sort of thing than I am. See if you can lift her spirits, will you? Poor lass. Orwyn's got a rough road laid out for her.
Adana. I'm sorry. My thoughts are just a mess right now. I've always felt like an outsider, no matter where I went. Always searching for someone who would accept me, but in the end, no one remained by my side. Everyone who ever got close to me eventually left. I'm scared, Adana. Why is it that the only family I have left is him? His sins can never be forgiven. My father did terrible, unforgivable things. But even knowing everything he's done, if I were to see him again, the reason I joined the Secret Guards, it was all to find my father. After all those years searching for him, could I really draw my bow against him? And yet, just like my mother said, it almost feels like that would prove I carry his cold blood. Do you really think so? Am I truly different from my father and my mother? They would sacrifice countless lives for their own goals, never caring about the cost. Sometimes I worry I've inherited that same coldness, that same cruelty just because of my blood. I'm sorry, Adana. Here you are, ready to risk everything on the battlefield. What? I can't. No. I won't run away anymore. Because I'm his daughter, I can't just turn my back or keep running all the more. Only I can answer for what Kaphris has done. No one else can bear that burden but me. I want to face my father just once. For real. Even if it means I'll end up truly alone in the end. Adana. You're right. I got overwhelmed by everything all at once and forgot for a moment. I still have my fellow secret guards. And most importantly, I have you with me. Now I finally see the path I need to walk. I won't let fate hold me back any longer. Thank you, Adana. You've helped me see so much. I'll stand up to my father by my own will. Even if I have to call upon the light of ancient origin, I swear it. Adana, as long as you're with me, I know I can do this. Let's go back to them. They're waiting for us. Let's go back.
Ah, you're back at last. So, did you get everything sorted with her?
Yes, I'm sorry for making you worry. I'm fine now.
That's good then. While you two were having your chat, we went ahead and hammered out some plans of our own. First, I'll head back to the Hakinza Sanctuary. I should bring these records to Alustin. There might be something in them I've missed, and the Society of Equilibrium needs to be in the loop.
While Loth is away, we should figure out how to open the gate. I'm not sure what Caphras is planning, but we have to stop him before his plans come to fruition. The monsters nearby are acting strange. They might have become aware of our presence. Indeed. Steel yourselves. They'll throw everything they have at us.
Idana, I know you're more than capable, but make sure you come back in one piece, I see you at the Hakinza Sanctuary when it's all done. All right, I'll take my leave now.
If you're ready, let's get going. The path leads straight ahead. Hold on. Something's off. It's gotten way too quiet around here.
I can feel a dark presence from that direction. Let's move in, but stay alert.
At last we meet. You who bears the right to challenge the throne. No, we're not here to fight. Put down your weapon.
What are the Shadow Knights up to? Do we really need to listen to them?
We have only come to deliver his will. Will you hear us out for a moment? Yes, that's correct. He wishes to speak with you. You, the one hailed as a hero. If you truly are the chosen one, then you'll understand our cause. You've got him all wrong. He's the one who has been safeguarding the order of this world.
I've heard enough. A world consumed by darkness is nothing but a living hell. Or do you say he will ruin this world? Everyone alive will be lost to despair.
If you stand against the primordial darkness, the end will only come that much sooner. You still don't see the truth. Her will is what's best for this world. If you just stop now, Idania will answer in the name of the primordial darkness. Yes. If you only accept, you'll bask in your final glory, right here and now. Hatum Vuhura Kaheliak. Even the primordial darkness awaits. The king of Adana. She already knows that only you have what it takes to be the true king. This is a chance given only to you. Idana, come with us. So, that's your answer. I see. You really mean to stand against the truth to the very end. In that case, there's only one way this ends. Surrender your life here for the greater good. In that case...
These weaklings just don't know when to quit.
In my hands.
I will not... will never need to despair.
My hands. It appears to be over.
Let us press on.
Yes!
Banish the darkness! Stay sharp, Adonai. Many enemies remain. My fate within my hands. Take this!
All who threaten this world shall fall to my blade to save this world.
Adutara samyak somebody! Ha! Fly Nimbus! Ha! 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 Oh! Adutara samyak somebody!
Who is this?
I'm sensing a very powerful presence nearby.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
What's that sound?
Father, why? Why would he?
No one who denies the truth shall pass.
Cheap trick.
Your efforts are in vain.
All return to the primal. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Shall stand in my way.
Even Beelzebub. Take them out! Take them out now! What are you waiting for? Do it!
A servant of darkness.
What are you?
You are the chosen.
What was that thing? Was it not our foe? Why strike one of its own and then disappear? And that object, it is imbued with a strange power. It might prove useful. Let's keep it close at hand.
I've never seen a relic shaped like this before. There's some kind of strange energy coming from it. You're right. It's glowing just like before. Perhaps we can use it for something here.
What was that power just now? Are we in the northern part of Zephyros? Why did it bring us here? Is this place special to them, perhaps?
Wait, is that what I think it is? Look at that tree over there. I knew it, the fruit. It has to be. That's a Caphras stone. Caphras stones are known for granting power. I heard my father created them ages ago. But if they can only be made through alchemy, how are they growing on a tree?
Hold on. Look over there in the back. I can sense a powerful energy.
Ha!
Is that a cave? So the pendant really was some kind of key.
I get the feeling something important lies hidden in this place. Let's head inside, but stay alert. I can sense a powerful energy ahead. That's the relic from the ancient stone chamber. It looks just like the one we saw in Cron Castle. Records from Cron Castle mentioned that this relic was used in a ritual to call forth her doom. Maybe it's being used as a conduit to draw out the power of darkness?
The barrier over the castle gate. I sense dark energy there, too. So this relic's power, is it what's keeping the barrier on the gate?
Albesesna. Wow, tiganaw disway. Es nanonesa. Lerostos tokleste.
It's time for the final throne of Edania. Come, let us make for the castle. The final battle awaits.
Yes, Adana. At last we'll finally see Caphras, my father. At last, we can bring this to an end.
Worry not, we shall prevail.
So, you finally made it this far. You, worthy of a king's mantle. I hoped you'd never reach this place. But in the end, you've turned away from the peace of ignorance. This is your final chance. Give up now, and go back while you still can.
Father! Are you really going to surrender this world to despair?
My child, Owen, my foolish struggles of the past have brought even you here.
Answer me!
Indeed. The life we preserve by bowing to Hadum surpasses the cost we pay in defiance. I tried countless times to refuse her will, but every attempt ended in failure. It was only then that I realized everything had been set in motion since the dawn of time.
So, because you failed, you reckon we'll all fall with you?
All worlds go through cycles of birth and downfall. This time, it's simply our turn to fall. If we accept our end, the seeds of life from this land will rest safely in her care. That's the promise she gave me. In time, countless ages will give rise to a new civilization. If you trust in the power of life, then trust that the world reborn will flourish as well. That's all there is to it. This is the best choice we have. In the end, preserving the species matters most. I am a survivor of Aduir, who once stood against the darkness. I beheld the terror and despair she wrought with mine own eyes. My family, my home, my brothers, all gone, erased forever by her will. If I could go back, I would not waste my time chasing empty hopes. You cannot imagine the fear of losing everything, of being erased. If you've witnessed the end with your own eyes, maybe you'd understand. There's no true answer if you see it that way. Did I not tell you? This is the best we can do. Do you call it bravery when a moth rushes into the fire? That's just a pointless death. Is a world where nothing remains what you truly want? Do you honestly wish for complete annihilation? To speak of resistance without any power is nothing but empty bravado. Where do you think all that began? I too have lived through this world's history, blended among your kind. Do you really believe I haven't tried every solution you've thought of? My mark is there, right alongside yours. But in the end, it was all meaningless. There's only one conclusion. Do you really think becoming the king of Adana will let you bend fate? You'd just be walking the same road to ruin. Have you not witnessed the fragments of those delusional dreams of overcoming the darkness? That is what awaits you. It's the fate of those who dared defy her will and fell. You think your meager power is enough to challenge the divine? That arrogance will be your undoing. When the time comes, you'll finally see. Heroes, I thought, would feel what I feel. I granted you mercy once, and still you choose to flail until your last breath. Foolish. So utterly foolish. You finally found the truth, yet you choose to look away. That must be because you've never truly tasted the terror of annihilation. Very well. Let me show you that despair right now, right before your eyes.
This is...
What's wrong?
I can sense it. All the monsters are on the move. Father, where are the monsters headed? Can't be.
Caphras, do you truly mean to destroy the world?
Returning to the primordial is fate.
Father!
I offered you mercy, yet you chose to defy me.
Goyen, thank you.
Don't drop your guard yet.
Father, why are you doing all this? Goyen, Adana, can you hold the monsters off for a bit? My father, I'll do what I must, and get the Light of Ancient Origin ready.
Very well, if that's what you need. I'll help. Idana.
I'll wipe you all out.
Please, let it work. And now, it's all...
Hold on. Watch out!
That's...
I did what I could to stop her. Everything within my power. That is the truth. My efforts cross time and space, light and darkness alike. The Knights of Dawn. Who do you suppose founded it? It was I. Orwen, my daughter. Stand with me and witness the world's end by my side. Truly regrettable. Your blind folly only quickens our impending doom.
Caphras!
Only the worthy have permission to stand before me. Well, you're the only one worthy to stand here. The key Cartier mentioned, it was you all along. But done. So you seek my throne, do you? Do you dare defy the coming end? Very well. I will allow your foolish challenge.
Behold the might of the goddess.
face it. Such arrogance. So, you do live up to your title of hero. Nothing will change. The beginning of a new end comes now. The flames of disaster will swallow you whole. Today, I shall bring you true devastation. Behold power that defies death. Face your fears. Bear witness to your doom.
I'll wipe you all. Ha! Ha!
I'll crush your feeble soul. I'll reduce you to ashes. Taste true despair. I'll crush your feeble soul. But it's all for naught. Have you already forgotten that I am immortal? Mortals can do nothing in the face of certain annihilation. Even the gods of this world kneel before her. Now, embrace despair. That is... This is impossible. Could it really be? Yes, so you truly intend to claim the throne of this world?
was you after all. You still need time to get used to that power. Kafres.
Mother.
The time has come. At last, the King of Adana is born. Once, I believed that mantle mine to bear. But knowing it is yours, I'm happy, and yet saddened. Go on, ascend the throne, and then end me. For my sake. Finally, everything is ready. I've waited a long time for this day to come. It's time to face the truth of the world laid out before you, O King of Adana. I see. You still don't quite understand. Don't worry. I can clear up your doubts now. You seem to have a lot of questions. So what kind of answers do you seek? It's funny that you're curious about my identity now, but I suppose you've earned the right to know. I am Sylvia, the first goddess, the first will to awaken in this world. I saw the seed of life in this world, and from my essence, I bore children. But they turned on me, exiled me, shattered my divinity. A powerful piece was twisted by madness, consumed by darkness. Now I am but a tiny fragment of Sylvia, a fragment of her reason. Oh? Disappointed that I'm not the witch you imagined? The one before you is a Lezra, and that hasn't changed. There's only one goal: to return everything to its rightful place. Everything that has happened until now has just been a process. I told you, didn't I? To end me, the primordial darkness that longs for nothing but destruction. If we cannot stop her doom, there will be no future. For you, for me, for this world. What? You're not going to say you can't trust me again and try to strike me down, are you? I thought we wanted the same thing. Ah, perhaps it's the darkness you've become one with that desires it. You know, I too am surrounded by countless black spirits, and all black spirits move as one will. So, if this doesn't feel like a sufficient answer, then go and hear it from your dear friend. Now, do you understand? You and I, our goals are not so different. Until now, I've tried to restore everything on my own. But now I can't achieve my goal with my power alone. I need your cooperation, O King of Adana. Your questions, they're far from over, aren't they? Seems my answers haven't been enough. Yes, I'm sure you've accumulated so many questions from your journey. Enough about me, though. Now, let's talk about you. When the Adana gained their powers, the world was full of chaos. Each of them had different things they wanted to achieve with those powers. But then, in the midst of that chaos, a king arose, one who united them. The King of Adana formed the purest union with their black spirit, walked beside the darkness without ever being consumed. They were able to gather the will of the black spirits in each Adana. That strength was the one key capable of defying despair. Yes, in a way, the King of Adana is the true Adana. Didn't you notice when you faced the other kings? They were all granted Hadum's power. Ah, it's fine. Just because you've ascended the thrones doesn't mean you've inherited their primordial blessing. Adania will be the foundation for you to oppose Hadum. This is the land of Adana, after all, soon to be your domain. We've been at each other's throats for a long time, but now that you're king, I will stand with you. Now, will you join me, once again, as my mercenary? Don't feel the need to decide right away. The wheels of fate will naturally drive you to your role as king. Once everything is ready, I will find you again.
Practice go.
Until then, do take care of yourself. I would hate for my precious key to be damaged.